really ruin if it doesn't even start?
I'm
Yes.
gonna allow it to start, and then I'm gonna ruin it.
We call this abortion.
Is that the
This
name
one.
of part 4?
Tell me what happened last time, Red.
It began with the siblings still, let's say, an impromptu house arrest as we were waiting for whatever judgment will befall us based on what Amber, her conversations and meetings, whatever else she was going to do, was going to lead to, basically, as we were all reacting to the news in different ways. I believe it was Roxana who was mainly drinking her sorrows away, but slowly coming to the realization that alcohol wasn't working in that aspect, which is going to be its own moment of despair. And then there's Katya, who was sitting down, afraid and fearful, but hearing a voice or something pushing her to just get up and leave. It's a bit of an odd feeling in itself. Ashton had a thought about exploration, deciding to, had an inner monologue, we'll say, where he thought, why not find some sexy spells? I believe that's what it was, sexy spells. As he decided to go and snoop around, telling his sisters that he was going to go to the bathroom and going up the stairs as Katya noticed but didn't really make much of a comment as he raced up there and found, a few closed doors. Deciding on the first one that came to mind, he found one that was locked. And instead of moving along or maybe trying some other options, he decided to immediately listen to that inner impromptu ego voice saying, break that fucking door down. And he proceeded to kick the door down, making a big crash that sisters heard downstairs as he snooped around in a room with an interesting smell as he turned the lights on for a second before flickering them off, noticing flowers hanging from the ceilings, a teddy bear, a bedroom, very much a small little area, basically. Nothing that looks too out of the ordinary, outside the fact the sole realization that all the things, clothes, and everything that she has is handmade. Regardless, there was a bit of a commotion as the siblings came upstairs trying to figure out what the hell was going on, acting with shock and surprise and a bit of horror what their brother had done as he tried to explain himself, but it didn't really go that well. Most of us accusing him of what he was doing, of course, as he tried to explain that he needed for sexy spells. Eventually, though, as we were trying to, discuss what to do next, maybe try to get this door, put it back in place and pretend like it never happened, as he, Ashton lunged for under the bed to find I believe a bag with some presumed to be handmade or homemade underwear. That doesn't really look great for him. Regardless, as we discussed what to do, Roxana come to the conclusion that we could just leave, guys. We could just get the fuck out of here and not stay and maybe go find Karina or one of us can, back and forth. As Roxana was like, regardless if you come with me or not, I'm leaving. Making it a couple steps before realizing immediately that the door was open and it was very chilly outside. As we noticed someone had to be here. And with that realization, the lights turned off and stairs became a bit more of a hazard as some type of spike-like thing was on the steps as we decided to go up and hide back into that room, discussing what to do next as a singing tune of a female voice came up. I believe a bit more familiar for Katya, as Ashton and Roxana did a battle back and forth, trying to peek down the hallway as the voice got closer before disappearing. And, we can stay in here all day and hope whoever's out there decides to, leave us alone. We can try to jump out the window, maybe see the snow would catch us, but as Katya had pointed out, there's a chance that whoever booby-trapped the stairs might have booby-trapped the outside. So there's a chance this may be also another way to get us killed. No other option and decided not to stay here all day. I believe Roxana and Ashton stepped out, or Roxana did it first and Ashton followed, not wanting his sister to go alone. Before we looked around, barely any light, and just glanced up and noticed a woman with, hard to say, these type of, I don't want to say it, tentacles, I guess for lack of a better word, as Ashton was immediately grabbed. Roxana tried to grab her brother, but was pulled as well, and Katya was the only one who fled, deciding to take instead of staying there, especially because she knew that woman's face, decided to jump out the window, hope for the best, and immediately meeting Spikes, being impaled by that almost instantly. As it became known that she was of quite a muse, as Alexandra seemed to want to have some questions answered. Siblings trying to have a conversation as best as one could, being entangled and possibly threatened by their lives. Even with Ashton's somewhat Ashton cordial flirting, one would say, as she gave him a bit of a kiss, something that turned out to be deadly, later as she dragged us outside to find out what happened to our sister, and finding her dead corpse as Roxana broke down and, well, tried to see if her sister was alive. Ashton started vomiting, seemingly reacting to whatever she did to him, as Alexandra watched with amusement the back and forth as Roxana watched her brother die. Immediately went in to punch this woman as she seemed to mock what was going on, and a sword appeared. Enough that surprised them both, and most probably excited Alexandria, as this seemed to be what she wanted to have happen, or wanted to see how far she could go. Regardless, she, Roxana cleaved her head, killed her, at least what she thought, as her siblings woke up, a bit surprised, a bit weary, but alive, as there was a bit of a reunion there, back and forth, even Ashton having woken up to vomit and being dead. We decided what to do next. We couldn't stay here, no way, but also the fact of the matter is we couldn't let walk out in the back as we wanted to because of Kadia's wounds, these spike things inside of our legs. Decided to drag the siblings back into the house to get Kadia's leg things pulled out, those things put on her legs as she dealt with the pain, but it seemed her wounds were healing rapidly so. As Ashton came back down after washing himself to also be surprised. We're discussing what to do, how do we go from here, when she stepped back out again, Alexandria, alive and whole and very much amused, as she seemed to try to be a bit more cordial around this time, offering to help out with a deal. That mentioning that our mother was in her custody, that our father had quite literally forgotten who exactly he's supposed to work for, and that's going to have consequences. And if we work together, we can all be just nice friends, of course, and your mom will be safe and no one will have to get hurt. Of course, as things are going on and it became obvious we didn't have a choice, Roxana grew angry enough that she didn't realize what she was doing as her abilities took hold, and she strangled the entire room, siblings and all, and killed them. Not realizing as well, except when Alexandria woke up to also mock her and also remind her, like, look what you've done, essentially, as she freaked out and attacked her. And her siblings woke up again, having, spent time dead for a second there, being losing oxygen as they were begging Roxana quietly to stop, coming to see their sister just butchering this woman's body, seemed to be a bit out of it. As they were discussing what to do and where to go, maybe run for our lives. There's no way we can stay here. And let's say no one was having a grand time. Making our way out of the house, we came upon Karina and Amber, seemingly having met each other and working together almost, as Karina told her to take care of the situation as she was taking us in a car and leaving. And Amber reacted by breaking down her house, presumably to trap Alexandra. Not too sure, as we didn't really have a lot of time to answer any questions. As we drove off, not anyone in really good mood. A bit of back and forth, as Roxana was kind of out of it. Ashton was talking and being Ashton, and upset with his sister for what he presumes her reaction, and as well as the fact that his mood was also irritating Katya, enough so that when her brother kept pushing, she decided to push back by pushing him out the door, causing a bit of a car crash, as even the anger kept spiking more as we were left on the side of the road. Karina going to obtain a new vehicle, telling us not to cause any problems and stay here, as the siblings were left alone. Ashton upset with both his sister now, accusing Roxana of killing him, as well as the fact that Katia seems to want to do it too. Roxana trying to apologize but failing horribly, and Ashton getting up and leaving. Roxana asking him not to go, but he's saying, give me space, leave me alone. And as he left, that voice spoke to him. That sword appeared, and his weapon was in hand as he dragged it off. As the two sisters stayed where they were, or Karina told them, Ashton went to go get some air, and had a visitor, Alexandria, having appeared through apparently a tree, alive, whole, and well, and a bit amused as always, and also offering another deal, that we can work together, that your mother can be safe, as long as you come with me, and I need all of you, not one, I want all three siblings. Ashton shrugged and said, you can talk with them, presumably not saying necessary yes or no, we'll say, but just giving that idea of it, as Alexandra went off to go talk to the siblings to give that same deal to them, saying, as she had told Ashton, that she also has something else to sweeten it for Roxana, aware of this relationship she has with this young man that she can also tug at as well. And she presented this deal to them, the mother and everything like that. Her friend, geez, my brain, Agnar as well, and saying, hey, we can work together. This doesn't have to be painful. No one needs to get hurt, and we can just go about our business. Your father will maybe be okay. Your mom's safe for now, but I can make this really a painful experience for everyone involved. And well, why not? No other options really are nothing more. We'll lose more essentially, as we decide to go with. And making our way back, Ashton has already made his decision. As soon as Alexandria showed up, he went to cut at her, and causing a bit of damage, but nothing permanent. As she realized, well, you have a choice here. As she turned to the rest of the siblings, either you all come, or like I said, I just leave, and I have no reason to, be nice anymore. And the fact is, I don't care if you want to come willing or not. As she looked at Roxana, I believe, and offered that same deal, seemingly walking away as Roxana begged her back and forth before, well, seeing the last minutes of as Alexandra got in the car to leave, she jumped at her siblings, and as she did so, I believe it was Katya who pulled her back with whatever power she has, and her sword appearing as she impaled her sister on her sword, and Alexandra just shrugged and drove off. Roxana thoroughly in a dark place as Karina showed up, and everyone got in the car. Ashton seemingly done with his two sisters, Katya dealing with her guilt, and Roxana just not even into speaking anymore. I believe it was Karina as they drove it off, maybe trying to reassure them. Spoke that maybe more likely she was lying, and that basically the things that we went through weren't really true and possible for what she was offering. And, well, things like this happen all the time, apparently. People get their abilities, as she has mentioned her story to us. It's never a pretty one. She's sorry that it had to come to this. Regardless, we're going to be making our way to our cabin, and whatever direction Karina is going to lead us, hopefully we'll end up somewhere. And I think that's where it ended last.
Yes. As she would have brought you to a cabin about 40 minutes away from the capital. As she will sort of park the car and get out, as you'll follow her inside. She'll flick the lights on. I guess I'll start making some dinner. I'm not sure if you're hungry at all.
Is there any rooms or anything like that, or how many available spaces do we have in this cabin?
There's probably
actually
a couple of rooms. Yeah, that's like a big house.
Yeah, I think Roxana would probably mumble no as she goes to find a room, presumably. I don't think, unless of course Karina tells her otherwise.
Yeah, you can head upstairs and pick one of the bedrooms.
Yeah.
I could go so. I probably couldn't hurt her. Also, since Wells is with a real meal.
I would say hate is not here, but I think Ashton disassociating in the corner. It's very fitting.
He's cheaposing.
Fine. Somebody should draw a mustard. Yeah. As she'll head over into the kitchen area, you follow her, I suppose, as
Yeah.
she kind of scrummage the fridge a bit. You'll get some of the stuff from the car right back, as she'll leave you alone. Mostly with your own thoughts, because Ashton is still staring into empty space.
Yeah, no, listen, Katja is just trying to prepare. Fuck, my throat.
Don't die.
I am. Listen, Katja is Just trying to prepare some food, basically trying to distract herself a bit. Not sure how to approach her siblings.
About like 5 minutes later, you see Karina come back with like a bag of whatever she could probably snatch. You're not even sure where she got the random assortment of perishables. As she sort of takes a deep breath, says, so, he's back.
Kidnapped already.
God damn it, I have a mustache.
You do. Listen, you got to the cabin, and one of your sisters went to the kitchen, the other one went to her room. You're in the fucking living room disassociating.
You know, honestly, makes sense.
Nothing has changed.
Would you like to do something?
What's Karina doing?
She's in the kitchen with your
Fuck.
Listen, if you wanted, you could have caught her on the way out when she was going to the car to get some stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, it would have just been to hang and talk with her, so I don't have anything important to say.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna look.
Katya is there as well.
Beat it too. I need some space from these bitches. I am going to look around the living room for anything of interest in this cabin.
There's a radio you can mess with.
Alright, I'm turning on the radio.
Some ambient music fills the house as songs echo across.
Oh, I did have a question. For balance reasons. Because I have an ability that's just like, oh yeah, you can take a turn and regain focus, but I'm just like, that would just seem really horseshit if every time there's any bit of downtime, like, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I'm at 2, you know? So I was wondering if, like, we could do it where, like, if I have time to, like, meditate or sit with myself or just really relax, then the ability would activate. I don't know. Obviously, if you were saying it's like, yeah, you haven't awakened your powers yet, so it's not there, that's fine. Those would just be for, like, future reference.
Is it the astral focus
yeah,
when you
Mark,
only have real one?
Yeah.
What limitation did we put on Star Wars on this one?
Actually, we didn't.
Yeah, I don't think you guys talked about because no one has this one.
We
I think.
we only put on combat limitations for you can't use it in combat, for example.
I suppose.
We didn't put any out of character out of combat
No, if
limitations
you're
on it.
gonna. The problem is, hey, this is unavailable to you right now because you don't know what the fuck this even is.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
most you can also get with it is that you can only get 2. So if you have more than, or if you have like 2, you can't use it. Basically, it says you can only have one.
Yeah.
You have 0 adrenaline or 1
But yeah,
adrenaline
no,
as
if
well.
you have enough
Yeah.
time to meditate, you can come back to adrenaline.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if we're saying that, like, I don't know what it is yet, then yeah, it's fine. We'll just
The only
have it, like-
limitation is you can only use it like once per combat.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, no. Otherwise, if you have like a couple of hours to just meditate, probably get it. Of course, couple of hours and like actually being left alone to do it.
Yeah.
There's the wordplay there.
Don't worry, I'll prevent you from getting too adrenaline. But for now, just speak to Karina and stuff.
Anything in particular?
Actually, no. Then I changed my mind because Karina seems to be a helping person. She doesn't seem like she knows how to deal with this situation. I don't think she's a therapist.
No. Listen, I don't think
Yeah.
there's any therapists yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
There's no budget for them. I'm sorry.
The motor, prioritizing. But yeah, no. Yeah, for now she'll just try to ready some food to distract herself and do something for her siblings because talking.
Yeah. About like 30-40 minutes later, Karina would step out of the kitchen and kind of like shout throughout the house that whoever wants to eat, feel free to come grab a bite. Made some hot stew, like a random assortment of.
Random shit stew, my favorite.
The best ones.
Yeah. I'll go over there.
Roxana would not. She's gonna be in her room. She'll have this edge arc as long as I'm allowed to. Delicious.
Mmm.
Made with love.
So, and then only Ashton could do something.
Yeah.
As you three sit at the table, she'll say, "You know, the longer you don't talk about it, the more awkward it will get."
I'll go up towards her later.
I think you two need to talk first.
Talk about what?
How many times did you die?
Twice.
Yeah, no, I think you should talk about that. I only died like once and it kind of fucked me up.
Well. Let's see, in a 6-hour period, I was dragged out. I was forced to follow my sister out into a dark hallway where I was then kidnapped. My other sister abandoned us, jumping out the window, getting herself killed. Then I died. Then my sister killed me, and then my other sister threw me out of the car while we were driving, and then I watched her kill my other sister. So yeah, and I'm doing as good as I can, I think, you know.
Why? I feel like maybe talk about that shit. Not in like a fucking family.
Yeah, I thought we were.
Ashton, sorry. I truly am.
You didn't seem that sorry after you did it. In fact, you seemed more pissed at me. In fact, I'm pretty sure up until 10 minutes ago, you were still mad at me.
I was mad that you were yelling at Roxanne while she was vulnerable, and I lost my cool. I shouldn't have. I should have been the adult.
Matt, did you cut off or?
Oh, sorry. Did you not hear me or something?
I heard I should have been the adult, and I don't know if there's anything after that.
Oh, pardon. Oh no, my mic. But yeah, I will. This is just one more thing. These things that boost their emotional state, and we have to. Well, at least I will make for them certain that I'll train myself to make sure I will never lose my cool like that again. As for the latter, the thing she's struggling with what she's trying to think of what happened with Roxana. Was trying to protect you, all of us. I actually wasn't thinking straight. I was just scared. It was pure fear running through me. It was like an automatic response. I was scared to lose all of you towards that insane mad woman. Would you not have defended yourself as she was jumping towards you?
Wouldn't have killed her. I still wouldn't kill either of you. Why do you think I was trying to get some space from you guys earlier? And if I'd stayed there any longer, I would have lost my fucking shit.
Thank you. Well, I swear to you, Ashton, from now on I'll try to be in control of these emotions and make sure that something like this never happens again. I need to also talk to Roxana. I can't let her stew for too long, or I'm not sure if it's too early.
Karina just kind of stands up, rubs a bowl, and heads upstairs.
Looks like she's on it. You're cooked, Red. You're fucking cooked.
Fear went down my spine.
No more edging for you.
I just started the edge.
As yeah, about like an hour later, there's a knock at the door.
Roxana would have heard the shout for food and stuff like that,
Yeah.
right? Go away. I'm not hungry.
Well, you have 3 seconds to like dress yourself if you're naked.
I'm not.
Just like walks in after 3 seconds.
I don't need anything. Okay, thank you. But I'm fine.
You need to eat. Pretty sure you haven't eaten all day.
Actually, I don't really think I need to eat. I don't think I need to do anything. It's a bit weird.
One of those, eh? Down the thing. Listen, even if you don't need to eat, still tastes good.
Well, I can't drink anymore, so life's pleasures has been robbed from me. That's been cool.
You know, I used to think that as well in the beginning, but there's a way.
To get blackout drunk, is that possible?
I don't know about blackout drunk, but there's definitely ways you can get drunk.
Well, that's good to know. But I don't know what to do here.
There is much to do here. Other than, you know, just talking to your siblings.
I don't think talk's gonna really fix this one.
No, but
Probably.
it's a first step.
I tried to kill them. Apparently I did it twice.
You know, just like kind of sits on a nearby chair, and like turns it around and leans on it. I have to cooperate, work together. The same woman that experimented on me, killed me. I don't like that shit either. And I'm gonna say you three have a bit of a closer attempt, a closer bond. So I don't know how families are here, but where I come from means a lot. Sometimes family fucks up. But I don't think it's unfixable.
My mom gonna be okay?
I think so. Like I said, Alexandra likes to puff and puff, but her fucking reach with the Bratva has greatly diminished in the last couple of years. A bit of a persona non grata.
Wow. I don't know how I was supposed to feel about that. I did this whole thing because I thought it was the only way to save my fucking family, but turns out it was all for fucking nothing in the end.
Well, that's Alexandra for you. Will lie to you, will manipulate you, will try and torture you both physically and emotionally. Happened to a lot of other people. Not everyone had the luxury of popping back.
Ah. God damn it. Fine. Let's get this over with. Because she kind of gets up, presumably, and goes downstairs.
No, I can say, get over with what?
She's like talking to her family. That's what she is saying. Like, let's have this conversation, essentially.
And yeah, a couple of minutes later, the two of you will see Roxana and Karina coming back downstairs.
Yeah, Ashton's probably like just leaning back on the chair, glances at them when they come down, just goes back to staring straight up.
Yeah, Roxana probably takes a seat. I'm not sure. I assume there's a seat for her.
Yeah. And it's just kind of like, I'll look at you, Ashton, be like, okay, so, I'll be honest. I wasn't raised in the most friendly of environments, so are you gonna stop being a baby about this and actually talk to people? You realize these are some fucking weird supernatural bullshit things that God knows what effect they might have on you physically and mentally. Right now, none of you are yourselves.
Easy to just say that. It's another thing to watch someone you grew up with try and kill you over a guy that they just the other day claimed they didn't care about.
It was about fucking Agnar. She had mom, Ashton.
I had a pretty good idea that she wasn't going to actually hurt Mom.
I didn't know that. I didn't have a pretty good idea. You were dead for most of the conversation. I'm not here to fight. I was doing it to save Mom. Yeah, I don't want Agnar to get hurt either, but I thought our mom was in danger. That's the whole reason we were gonna go with her in the first place. And I fucked up. I didn't know she was lying to us. I didn't have a reason to believe she would. But as an excuse, what happened? I said sorry for the first time. I didn't know what I did, and I'm sorry. And I'm really sorry for I made a choice, and I understand if you don't forgive me for it.
I want to be able to forgive you, but just feeling so messed up too right now. I think we can try and move on from this from now. I just don't want this to happen again. Okay?
I'll have to figure out this whole power thing. I just got so. Yeah, you're right.
It's not your fault for losing and for being influenced by these things. And I won't. As I said before, we need to learn to control these things. And sorry for what happened. No, my mic.
That's analog horror right there.
Yeah.
No, my mic is dying. I need to fucking listen. If it's too bad, I'll switch to phone Mac. Just tell me if it's too bad. But I didn't mean to hurt you, Roxanne. I was just acting out of fear that we would all be taken by this Alexandra woman.
No, it's probably the smart thing to do. Ashton's right. It'll take a lot more than a conversation to get past this one.
I recommend you switch to the phone Mac, I'll be honest.
Understood, gotcha. Phone Mac it is.
'Cause yeah, unless you shout, it's hard to hear you.
Time to get a new microphone, I guess. I'll still be able to hear while I switch, but I might not be able to speak for a few minutes.
Karina will point out and say, listen, like I said, nobody fucking gets into this life. Superpowers or whatever bullshit you have, and is well, eased into it. In fact, a lot of people don't even make it. So it will get easier.
Roxana just nods. Probably looking down at the table.
And rest here for a day or two, and hopefully get some backup on this shit. Cause I'll be honest, don't know how to handle Alexandra and her fucking shit. There's not that many people who can. I'll be honest.
So we just wait until the next thing happens?
I mean, next thing.
I presume we're gonna be going someplace else, right? We said yourself we're not supposed to stay here.
Yeah, I guess, but ooh, might as well hunker down for a few days. At this
Okay.
point, I feel safer if I can keep an eye on all of you. Then we take another boat, and God knows what else happens at sea.
Are there any people who work for Alexandra who are, I don't know, have water powers?
I'll be honest, I don't think there's anyone that works for her. I think there's people who are terrified of her, but most of the people she was able to order around have sort of caught on the fucking gist.
You think she's actually given up for now?
Considering who's coming, yes. I think I don't think she wants to deal with this guy. Everyone has cool powers until fucking the clock starts going backwards.
You got time magic?
I guess something of that nature. It's more complicated. I don't fucking get it, but he's like the toughest guy I know, and well, she doesn't really fuck with him. At least not directly.
Yeah, I guess anyone with time powers would try to flip the board. All fun and games until you go back in time and get unmade.
Like I said, a bit more complicated. I don't think he can do that, but I've seen him literally blink around the globe.
Listen, if he can make you pass in time, I don't think she would be around.
Yes, I'll say. Well, get some rest. I'll be around if you need me. As she like heads into the living room and starts like playing with the radio.
I hope it's Shattering Paradox. I love those guys.
Are we allowed to look around the cabin to a certain extent, I presume?
And you're not. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think Roxana will just look around, mostly keep her busy, see what we're dealing with here.
Well, as you look around, there's not much to do specifically. There's like you can see like the mountains in the distance, but city sort of to the west.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably it. Just wanted to take a look around the area they're in right now. Never know when you have to make a run for it.
Yeah, as probably hang out for 2 days like this. So if there's any conversation in 2 days or anything you want to do,
There is something I want to do. During like after on the next day at the start of it, Ashton's gonna try and practice on actually being able to like bring out the sword like when he wants instead of just randomly.
Why don't you give me a focus?
I will.
Nope.
Nah, I forgot I still have minuses.
Yeah. You can try and focus on it, but you may think that the stress factor might have had something to do.
Maybe. On the in like the meantime, he'll like just in his head just be like, "Yo, help me out here. How do I get the sword to pop out?"
Fortunately, there is no response other than maybe a feeling of laziness.
Oh, you bitch.
Get fucked, dude. I'm on holiday right now.
You don't seem in danger to me.
Listen, Katya will just try to get her sister and her brother to maybe like help out with like cooking and stuff, and like or like offer some stuff. Basically, just have something to do, conversate a bit slightly.
I'll say you probably notice Ashton going to his room for hours at the time.
He's a growing boy.
Listen, Katya will sometimes try to like check in on like Ashton, maybe to further disrupt the meditation. Maybe like ask like she did listen. Ashton was pretty down bad, so listen, you maybe need some relief. Anyway.
And so why are you coming into my room?
No, listen, I was drunk out of character. Katya doesn't know that.
Listen, I thought this was like, hey, he might be jorking it in there. Let me go see.
listen here. You gotta separate Max.
What are you doing, my little bro?
No.
You gotta separate with Max. That's what the character said. Anyway. This guy just asked like, is everything all right if like after like if he doesn't come out for like 4 hours and.
Yeah, fine. I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out.
Are you trying to like summon your sword?
Trying. Is there something you wanted?
Can you repeat that? What did you
say? He just said, "I'm trying." Is there something I can help you with, or?
Oh no, it's just checking on you because you were mostly not coming out of your room.
It's either in here or outside, so.
Alright then, I'll leave you to it then, even though I'll leave you to it for now. She will awkwardly close the door again, not wanting to just disrupt them, I guess.
Kind of lets out a bit of a sigh, like kind of think to himself, like, it's like maybe I am being kind of an asshole right now, but listen, this is important, right? You know?
While this intellectual masturbation is going on, what are you doing, Roxana?
I don't think there's much you can do. There's no board games in this fucking place hidden away like some family's trapped Monopoly board game.
Listen, there's probably
Um,
Karina has probably some cards.
Yeah, I think playing some card games instead of having emotional conversations is what she needs right now. Actually, she doesn't want to. Yeah, she's just gonna do that probably with I'm not sure if Karina wants to play with her,
Yeah.
but probably think Katya. Okay,
Yeah, Katya's more than willing to like play it and like do something else other than having. Listen, just interacting with family is good enough for Katya.
playing some card games. Go fish.
Yeah, as 2 days would pass, you can remove your distracted. Anything you have that's not broken, you can.
That's the only thing I have, Grunt.
Well, then you keep that one.
No focus.
You can't tell me I can't use my edge arc when I have this. It's made for this.
Well, I don't know. I gave you 2 days to edge. What more do you want? I gave you 2 days to edge, and you're playing fucking Uno.
With your family, with
Listen, I would have her go off for long walks, but it feels like the beginning of a horror movie right there, where you just get kidnapped immediately.
So go for it.
No,
Run-
I see the.
Run always rewards you going off on your own.
I can see the trap being displaced in front of my path.
Maybe you'll
We
meet a
don't
cute
have
werewolf
the-
boy.
we don't do
Oh.
edging here. We do only gooning here.
The only werewolves we have is the one that's out in that's already Ice Wolf lady.
Maybe there's more. You know, maybe you can meet one.
I was gonna
Someone
say
to
something.
replace
to Joshua.
Agnar, who's currently being cock and ball tortured
Don't say that.
because you failed to bring me in,
I felt the
and you
kill.
brought him along on that boat.
Damn, the boat. That's where it all went wrong.
Are you gonna wander around the
Mm.
cabin, maybe even walk some distance?
Grunt, no! I can tell you're gonna get me in trouble with that one, you son of a bitch.
Listen, I
Grunt,
have-
if you want, Grunt, we could say that I went outside to try and get practice with the sword. If
Mhm.
Red will be if Red won't stop being a coward.
Don't you fucking call me a coward, you bastard.
Yeah, but you don't.
I don't know.
wanna
It just
go
seems like
on
you
your-
wanted to edge.
I was
Mhm.
gonna say she's the one complaining. I'm not letting her do her edgelord arc.
Yeah, you know, like Red, you wanna go out and what's better for edging than taking a walk in the woods?
Oh my god, I'm so gullible.
What would
Yeah,
character-
I'll,
what would the
How
How
character
about you don't?
I'll do that walk in the woods, guys. I'm a little distracted little bitch.
How about you don't?
Right. Listen back, your voice of reasons. You're right,
It's
but
too
it's too
late,
late now. It's too late now.
It's too late indeed. After all, what could possibly hurt you in the woods?
Yeah, like nothing can really hurt me, man. You know what? I die and come back. What else is there?
Exactly. And you give me an awareness roll.
Oh, it's not gonna go. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see positive. Never mind.
Tell me what you do as you wander. It's not really the woods, but it's like these large sort of plains with a bit of shrubbery on.
Shoot. I think she probably just is in her own head a little bit here. Probably that's why she's so distracted. Maybe humming a song every once in a while that she can't remember the tune of, but nothing that would that's well, mostly just that.
Is it a sad song? Is it a happy song?
Phew. I think it's Backstreet Boys. I want it that way.
I don't think that's
It
out
should
yet.
be.
No.
A
Gotcha.
time traveler. Feds, get her, boys.
I think it's something that Shupa remember from going all the times with her, going to parties, things like that. Something to be upbeat or something like that, but it's not really working.
Give me a style roll.
Oh my god, why? Okay, I was not made for this. Grunt, why are you doing this to me?
I just wanted to see how it like sounds.
Very sad. Not that great, apparently.
You will hear a voice sort of behind you, be like, you know, you seem like you someone to talk to.
She's gonna stiffen a bit and turn around.
You see like a young man, probably late 20s. Give me a second.
Mm. Do you think he's also a vampire slash zombie slash end of the world pit?
I think he's just I think he's just a completely normal, average Joe, basic human who's just chilling out in these woods.
I love when you lie to me, Hate.
I would never lie to you.
He says again as he lies to me. You know what? I realize I'm very too trusting. You guys could get me to do a lot of things. You say, like, don't be a little bitch. I'm like, you're right. Why would I be a little bitch?
So you're a
Listen,
little
Red,
bitch.
there was a point.
Oh fuck, Grunt's back. By the way, is it better now? But is my mic better now? By the way.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's,
No!
listen, I can understand him. There's no more static.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Phone time it is.
No, yeah, I'm gonna just turn your volume down. I think I just need to turn your
Yeah.
volume down.
No, it's not. I'm spending my volume basically. I basically boosted my volume by like 20 decibels.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Wait, keep talking. I think you sounded better there, actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I reduced the boost.
There we
yeah,
go.
there
Yeah,
you go.
that seems fine, actually.
That's right, great, yeah.
Okay, good. Because I hate talking on my phone. Because promise I then I also have to listen on my phone.
Mm.
But yeah, the man's like, you want to talk about it?
That depends who's asking here.
Alaric, I see, like, sort of extends his hand.
Roxana, are there any other cabins around here, Grunt, that she would have, like, someone who probably is vacationing here or something like that?
There's like other cabins, but you have to walk about like an hour or so.
Do you live around here, or are you here? I don't know.
Sort of. God, you know, we all live on the same planet technically, so it's only a matter of what around here means.
Sounds like something a guy who broke into someone's house would say.
It's true. You have a habit of doing that as well.
Okay, Alaric. Usually I would be up for the invitation, but I don't think you're in the right mindset to deal with what I'm going through right now, and honestly, I don't think I can really explain it to you, so appreciate the offer, though.
Luckily, we do have a lot of time, so
That's a saying, I guess. I fucked up, made a mistake, and I don't think you can really unfix it. Made a lot of mistakes.
question is, did you learn something from them?
About myself, definitely. About other people, a little bit.
They'll make mistakes in life. And there is, in fact, no way to unmake them. Thing you can do is learn and forward, trying to do better.
I'll say. Very least. I don't really know how to fix it once you break something like that. Break what I broke.
Unfortunately,
I'm not sure if you. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
She's like, I'm not sure if it should be fixed, actually. There should be forgiveness for that.
Do you think people are redeemable? No matter how or what they do?
I think so.
I also want
I
to
think-
believe that. Fixing things, fixing your mistakes may not always be possible, but making up for them, I think, is within everyone's power.
That's true. But it also means that when you hurt people, you don't get to ask, you don't get to get their forgiveness too. If someone says, I'll never forgive you, then it's just the consequences of your actions, isn't it? The choices you made, even if you went back to apologize and try to make things better. That's just how it works.
But at the end of the day, you still have to live with yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to earn people's forgiveness. I think you need to earn your own forgiveness. And
That's true.
sometimes that's a much more complicated and delicate situation.
Yeah, that's right. What are you, a therapist here? Is out giving kindly words out in the woods?
Oh God, no! I would be the worst one.
No, that's true.
Just someone who knows what it means to fuck up, and contrary to belief, not learn the lesson the first many times.
Well, at the very least, I haven't had a chance to really figure out if I want to forgive myself or not. So we'll see if I'll get to that point eventually. Doesn't really help with alcohol being a problem now. Fucking bullshit.
Listen, one of the many benefits still being human at the end of the day is that I can still get drunk quite easily.
Well, at the very least, should I find something to look forward to being human?
He sort of like pulls out of his like jacket, because unlike you, he is dressed for the fucking winter season. He is gonna hand you like a metal canister. It's not much, but see if it works on you.
Okay. She's not a smart girl, Grunt. Usually you wouldn't take strangers' drinks, but she's gonna take a swig.
Oh shit! You get roofied. No.
How they get me?
To the secret lab.
As yeah, it is just it's just some alcohol. Very strong vodka, you think? As say, I think if you drink the entire thing, it should take effect.
Are you sure? See, it tastes like the good stuff. If I drink it, yeah, you can't take it back.
Well, it wasn't for me, but I'll be fine. I'll forgive you.
Okay. Just don't tell your girlfriend it was me. I don't want to deal with that one. She just starts chugging it.
As yeah, you kind of chug it down and listen. This brings back memories from the good old days.
like the endure checks. Kidding.
Those endure checks you would have failed constantly, yes. 'Cause, 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 I assume that that feeling is this that euphoria she usually gets when she gets drunk, right?
Yeah, like you think you can probably get drunk with this.
Whoa, whoa! This is some. What is this?
Um, God, it's honestly, I think it's kind of bullshit, but I'm pretty sure it's like a magic drink.
Oh, okay, okay. How do I get more of this magic drink?
Go to Kansas.
Okay. Do I have to see it? Let's say like a secret code. Like, what's the brand name here? Give me some
Mm.
details.
That's insider information, unfortunately for you.
Can I like marry the insider information? Can that happen?
I think he is spoken for, but I haven't checked in lately.
Damn. All the good ones are taken.
Suppose so.
Anyone who can make it magic drinks, I'm gonna call it like the best thing in the world right now. She kind of hands him back the flask.
Well, there's people out there who are even more tougher than you. Many people want to get drunk.
I guess that's good to know. Thanks for the worldly conversation, Alarg.
Listen, I don't have all the details, but I think I can do things together.
Ooh, the tapestry of my life. It's pretty sad, actually. Kind of pathetic if you look at it from a certain angle. So, what do you see?
Jesus. Okay. Why is it so sad? Come on, we can listen. If you want, we can swap stories. If you tell me one sad thing about you, I'll tell you one sad thing about me, and we'll see which has it the worst.
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you. It's one of those gotta keep it secret or we kill you type of situations, you know?
I don't think you can kill me right now, so.
I know, but I think my friends told me don't talk about it, and I don't want to get you or me in trouble.
Okay, let me start.
Mm-hmm.
Dad left before I could even remember him. Mom died before I finished primary school. Grew up poor on the streets and basically had to learn how to defend myself. Got it my first gangster, I was around 12.
I don't think I'm going to be able to play this game with you, Lark. You've already won.
Hmm.
I think I'd get the pathetic trophy instead.
I'm sorry. I'll take my traumatized badass seal back, I guess.
Yeah, if nothing else, you wear it proudly. I'm sure there's someone who loves that for you.
Apparently, as I was told, people do like the bad boys.
Yeah, it's a common delicacy. Fall for it every time.
But listen, most people that deal with Alexandria tend to come out way worse on the other end.
Oh, shit. You're the guy.
Suppose there's many guys, but yeah, I got Karina's message.
Wow, fuck. Well, this makes this conversation a little less awkward and something I'll talk about later when I get back.
I'll be honest, I've had way more awkward conversations than this.
Well, that's good to know. Shit, I'm not sure how this whole thing works. Guess I can take you back to the cabin. I presume Karina's waiting for you?
I'm not here for her. I'm here for you three.
Cool. I'm assuming that's a positive thing and not something ominous and bad happening.
You always have to assume that. Actually, that's kind of fair. Listen. Again, gonna talk. I can listen. I may not be very good at it, but I can try.
Like there's a lot to say about it. I don't know. Got powers. My whole life's upside down. Killed the people I cared about accidentally. Killed them on purpose, or tried to, and failed miserably. Thought I was making a choice, but it's all done in panic, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know either, but we're here to figure that out.
Yeah. Apparently there's a whole secret society and magic stuff going on. Was that actually like magic and not like a really cool drink?
He kind of like says it's like half and half, I guess.
You know what? I'm just gonna accept it because I think that's the only way I'm gonna survive next whatever's gonna happen now. I don't think I handled it well.
Well, I know it seems like that right now for you, but you're handling it quite well.
Well, come meet my siblings and then tell me if that's the same answer you'll have.
Begin to walk back, he'll say, listen, I've never had siblings, so my perception on family conflicts is a bit skewed. From other people I've seen, I think we'll be able to find a way to pull through this.
Oh. Hopefully it'll bring some good news, because I think that's what we need right now.
If everything goes well, you'll be able to go back, save your dad and mom.
At that, she kind of brightens up a bit. Really?
Here to help with you, work with you a bit, see if you can get a better grasp on those powers and well, actually put up a fight back.
Fighting's all well and good, but I want to make sure the people I care about are safe first.
No, say to do that you need to be able to ensure that they're safe.
Yeah, she nods at that.
You walk, kind of glance up as you see a bird just kind of stuck in mid-flight.
Holy shit. I think that's the whole time thing.
Yep.
Cool. So,
So
how does that?
He'll kind of like pick up some snow off the ground. He makes like a snowball and just kind of like throws it slightly in the air as it like remains stuck.
Holy shit. Pick up a stick and throw up in the air.
Yeah. I've gotten better at it over the years.
Just like a bubble of time.
Sort of, yeah.
There's probably
I'll say I can kind of decide which things gets frozen and which thing doesn't.
I can't imagine this was a fun wake up.
Oh no, I woke up one morning with seeing my future where I was being gutted alive.
Damn. Sorry.
It's fine. Uh, no, technically it's not been that long, but kind of lost track now.
How? Am I allowed to ask how old you are, or?
Well, technically I'm in my 30s, but I've learned how to age myself up and down as well. It's kind of weird.
Oh,
I don't like doing it too much.
gee. That's like little Doctor Time Lord over there, right?
I believe that's what they call me. People that want to kill me. But
Yeah.
they do have their own. They do have a point when I told you I also fucked up in the past. Trust me. I did. I also hurt the people I care about. And just like you said, I don't think some of them I can't even ask for forgiveness because they're dead. But that's why I have to believe that at the end of the day, I just have to be able to live with myself.
Yeah. I guess no matter what, people can still get lonely. Powers or no powers.
I'll nod. You'll see that there's others like you out there. Not all of them are nice. Most of them tend to come out very emotionally damaged, but there's a few that want to do good. I think that's what matters.
This has a feel of something big happening. I don't know. A whole meteor shower of whatever the fuck fell from the sky, and then secret societies and other powers, I guess.
Yeah, that was something.
Well, hopefully,
Usually,
I guess.
usually I've been tackling rifts for, I think, 10 years or never had one rift open up in Earth's orbit before.
So is it? It means it can get worse from here too.
He like laughs a bit, but mostly a bit to himself. Yeah. I know I had this conversation a couple of years ago. Yeah, I think it will get worse before it gets better, and we're nowhere near the part where it gets better.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I can
it's
see it
just that
always go back.
I have this conversation with other people as well.
Yeah. I think people want to know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, I believe there is. I believe I have been able to do a lot of good. Not just, dealing with supernatural is all well and good, but helping cities deal with crime, corruption, helping politicians stop wars, helping groups of people organize and deal with poverty and disease. think the world's been changing for the better. Just that right now information travels slowly. Well, not everyone is aware, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. The people who are negatively affected by their loss in profits are not aware of it yet. But that also means that regular folks don't know that the world is in fact improving.
Well, I hope so at the very least. Is that what your whole group's about? Big saving the world thing?
He'll nod. Saving it, making it better, preventing future disasters.
And dealing with things like Alexandra?
That mess started a few years ago.
I assume she just got her abilities from, I don't know, the Rifts thing or something like that too?
He'll nod. So, 40 years ago, she did also summon an entity with a ritualistic sacrifice in New York, killing about a dozen or so people.
You summoned a demon in New York?
Yeah,
Okay, just when I didn't think she'd become more evil.
bodies dismembered, disfigured. Quite gruesome.
I can only imagine. My last encounter with her didn't really. Well, it was horrible all around.
Even monsters like her have a purpose in the world.
I'll take your word for it.
You know, what do you think is worst? Individuals like her go around killing, maiming, and harming the lives of dozens, maybe hundreds of individuals, or institutions and organizations that harm tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people.
I say give me a couple days to think of that. It's a lot harder to answer that question when you're one of the people that got hurt by one of those individuals.
Which is why we're gonna train you, and you're not gonna be so defenseless next time.
I don't think there's a way to. Well, I'd say I kept stabbing her until there was more meat than Alexandria on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think she is very easily killable.
Yeah.
But
Good news is that I don't think I'm easily killable too, so we'll figure that out.
I was gonna say, you have to kill someone to push them away. Sometimes, well, most people, even those with regenerative abilities, don't want to push them to the brink.
Well, I guess we gotta see what comes next then.
Plus, she knows if I catch her, I'll fling her somewhere. It will take her a long time to come back.
Yeah, Karita mentioned that. You actually make it so she doesn't want to deal with you.
Like I said, just because I can't kill you doesn't mean I can just drop you in the middle of the ocean. You have to swim back. You know how much time it takes for someone to swim back? Middle of the Pacific?
I can't imagine you timed it.
you see the cabin in the distance. Not sure what the two of you were doing inside at the time. They come back.
I've probably taking a break from my attempted sword summoning practice to play Uno with Karina and Katya.
As you're kind of like playing Uno, Karina will be like, "So, how does the sword summoning go?"
Not great. I think it's being lazy.
She sort of chuckles a bit at that. Huh. Well, have you tried to motivate it, I guess?
Not sure. You got any fun secrets you'll tell if it comes out?
I feel like this discussion is going in a weird direction, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Well, last time I was in, that other place, he kept telling me to go into different rooms that were locked or look into bags that were closed up. I don't know, maybe he likes hidden things.
Well,
I think that was it. Was it me?
sort of raises an eyebrow. What sort of locked rooms and what?
He was trying to get into the room of the witch.
She again raises another like suspicious eyebrow at you, Ashton.
You made a good argument, okay?
What was the argument?
That's not important.
What was
I
the
believe
argument?
there was a mention. I believe there was a mention of a sexy spell. And I'm not sure what the argument. I'm not sure what the argument was, but you did mention that, Ashton.
She'll fold her arms.
It's not important anymore, alright?
I can't believe. I was about to say maybe it's just curious, but maybe it's just a pervert.
Honestly, possibility?
Maybe that's just you.
Well, that's just true. No, honestly. I'll think to my head, what can I do to motivate you?
There's no answer.
Damn.
As the door will open, Roxana was like gone for like 5 minutes at most.
She went for a small walk. Doesn't seem that suspicious.
You're pretty sure. I mean, like, unless I don't think 5 minutes are around the house.
He went out there, stood, said this shit's too cold, and went back inside.
But yeah, as you see her walk in, she is like followed by another man.
Ashen freezes for a second as he's just like, ah, shit. Here we go again.
I was just gonna say, King took you long enough. He's gonna shrug and be like, I have other things to do, right? It's not Anyways, that's less than important. Scorina just kind of like frowns and says, Ashton, Katya, this is Alaric. Alaric, the 3 siblings who just survived Alexandra, I suppose.
Oh, this that guy?
She nods.
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise. So, do you all want to talk about it now, or?
Honestly, there's a lot of stuff you could be talking about. If it's like how to help out the people who might be in trouble, we can absolutely talk about that now. Yeah.
What do you want to do in the future? What's your goal? Your goal now is to rescue your parents, but after that,
Honest answer, I guess learn more about what's going on in the world so that I can figure out who's actually trying to kill me, who's trying to use me, and who's just trying to get by.
I now have to wait and see. I'm not sure how dangerous this what out there is, and from what I've learned,
it's quite dangerous. You should take a day or so. Think about what's happened recently. Think about the fact that, well, right now you have 2 choices really. Either you own up to these powers you have, learn how to use them, and you start fighting the good fight. Or I can go get your mom and dad back, bring them here, take Karina, and you'll never see us again. You don't have to fight in this, well, little war of mine. And I'll make sure that Alexandra learns to stay away from you. So if there's no particular answer, he's gonna gesture for Karina to step outside with him for a second. As they'll close the door behind them, leaving the 3 of you in the living room alone. As the clock on the wall just keeps kind of flicking back and forth.
You talk with that guy? What do you think, Rox?
At the very least, he seems to be a regular guy, or someone who can control time, I guess. He didn't try to kill me, so that's a point for him. And he wasn't an asshole about the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna say yes.
well, I'm not gonna leave you to fight the war alone, so I'm following you. It's the least I can do to make up.
I don't think we get a really choice about whose side or whose war we're going to be in. I don't think ignoring whatever the fuck's going on is going to be a smart thing to do either, and that's me saying that. Can't have a situation where one of us gets upset enough that things could go wrong. And if not Alexandria, might be someone else. Maybe someone 10 times worse that'll come along. And we can't put our heads in the sand and rule out this one.
I agree. At the very least, we should learn how to actually use these things. If they're messing with our heads, even a little bit, who knows what could happen if we eventually lose our shit, you know?
Yeah. We should make a choice when we even get the opportunity to make a choice, because eventually, somewhere down the line, we might not get this again. An option.
The question is, I mean, I'd like to know when he says fight the good fight, how much is that just going to be, hey, you kill this guy, don't ask questions, you know? If you say no, you'll get screwed over, you know? I'd like to know how much.
Yeah.
How much will actually be
Good
told? Are we going to be treated like weapons, or are we going to be treated like people?
Yeah. I understand that. Maybe you can talk with them, see what you feel, but with the honest action, for me, I don't think it really matters anymore. I think when you step in whatever weird world, I guess, secret society, whatever like that, there's only which side you choose, and hopefully you don't pick an asshole.
Whatever you choose, I'll follow with you, and I don't want you to fight alone. And you mentioned a good fight. Did he explain anything more, or if not, might be worth to just ask him. He's right outside the doors, isn't he?
Yeah, Roxana nods and smiles at Katya, but takes a seat or whatever cushion or area we have.
Yeah. About well, it's hard to tell how much time passes when the clock keeps ticking back and forth for two of them come back. Karina looks at you like, I can't believe you drank you owe me for that one.
I didn't drink anything. He said, "Here, have this." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Like, "Yeah, definitely care about this," and I trusted his word. I'm sorry.
You're gonna owe me. I don't care.
I didn't even.
You know how rare that shit is?
I don't. I don't have a
Well-
context for this. It was magic. I thought he was joking. I didn't know he was. This is my fault.
It is, and you'll owe me.
Do I have enough? Oh, damn. I don't have enough to be able to, like, give the tears. God, fuck that.
Give me a speech roll there with extreme difficulty. Go ahead.
Look at that with my broken condition. Look at that.
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
Wait. I got a free reroll, Greg. Can I try that with that silver tongue?
Yeah,
Do you think
sure,
that will
sure,
work?
Free reroll this. Let's see.
It's possible.
You should go all in. Red, you should go all in.
Yeah, you
should go all in.
Right. Yeah,
I can't believe it. Kind of looks at you and it's like trying to like pop your eyes at me.
I think she is.
I'm not
Shut the
your
fuck up.
boyfriend.
Whoa. These puppies are for everyone. They're rated E, okay? Is it working?
No,
Is that the main question?
I'm pretty sure they only work for your boyfriend and maybe your dad. I'm not neither of those.
Damn it. Ash is right. Gotta expand this shit.
Maybe she should try it again. You know, this works. Maybe I bet she's bluffing. Go for it again. Double down.
Gives him a middle finger.
No, you almost had her. Really.
Shut up, Ashton. Fucking asshole.
Solark, it's kind of like, well, listen, she is a bit of hard ass, so fine, I'll make a requisition for a few extra bottles of alcohol.
Thank you.
But I will have to depart now. I have a couple of other business. I'll be back in, like I said, a day or two to give you some time to think.
I turned to Roxanne and I was like, weren't you gonna ask him about Agnes?
Outside of thing, character, I don't think she brought up Agnar at all. She just, are you talking about something else? Did I say something that brought up Agnar?
Before, because we were talking about like, oh yeah, your mom's probably safe. I don't know about this Agnar guy. Hopefully he'll be fine for like 2 days. So,
Okay. I see what you're saying.
that's why I was like, hey, you're gonna ask him to like maybe check in on if Agnar's actually, if we can get Agnar out of danger, if he's like in trouble.
I got you. Thank you for reminding. I didn't realize. She like
Someone's gonna care
hesitates.
about him.
She hesitated. She's like, "There's someone else. Someone else we left behind there. Not just our parents. Is there? Is there a way to know if Agnar is okay or anyone's okay?"
He'll sort of grimace a bit. Not right now. Let's how worried you are that he's in danger?
I don't know. She told me that she'll play with him if I didn't go along.
Well, he looks at Karina and says, apparently no alcohol for either of you. I'll try and look for him, but I can't make promises. I don't have any contacts, and just because I can stop time and look around doesn't mean I don't have literally the time to scour the entirety of this land.
I know.
I may not be able to find him.
Maybe she was just bluffing. You know, the actor's just a regular guy. He doesn't. Thank you. Either way.
He's just a regular guy. Didn't a meteor fall in his church?
Yeah, outside of like for Roxana, he said like, "Oh, I never touched it," so she's believing him. She doesn't have reason to doubt that he would lie to her right now. Agnar's also did Ashton say that, or was that Hate asking?
That was Ashton. He didn't care like actually saying that.
Well, at that Roxana would shake her head. He got banged up in the back area, and apparently the meteor got collected by some of the guys who stopped by when I went to go check. He told me he didn't get a chance to even see it when he got knocked out.
I mean, we know how those things are. Maybe it slipped into his skin while he was unconscious.
I'd rather not put my hopes in a possibility.
I wouldn't call it hope. I mean, because if he is like us, then that means he's in even more danger.
Okay, what actually happened with the meteor?
For everyone, or just for the one that hit the church? Because
You three.
I mean,
What did you say, Grant?
He's asking like what the fuck actually happened for the three of you with the meteor.
Okay.
well, we were out on the mountains, just doing what my family usually does, watching the sky, and then saw the rock fall not too far off from us, knocked us all back pretty far. We went to go check it out when Mom and Dad went to go get help, and Ashton was the first one to go near it, but touched it and split wide open, and I don't know what to call it, metal thing, this weird thing dissolved in our skin. There were like 3 of them in there.
Okay. Okay, listen. Look for Agnar. See if I can locate him. Even so, I still can't make any promises.
She just nods.
I'll be back in probably less than 2 days now, but take care. And I know it's a bit of a short time scale, but I would like an answer when I come back.
Yeah, I guess it's fair enough.
Out of character. If you wanted to ask about the fucking soldier
I
program,
thought, I thought he had no time.
Well,
No, I don't-
I thought he was like running out.
you have time now. He doesn't have all the time in the world to search for Agnar. That was what he said.
I thought he was like fucking looking at his fucking clock. Okay, getting to sprint.
Because he's like, I can stop time, but I don't have literally all the time in the world to just canvas every fucking square feet.
Misunderstood that. In that case, let's go to Alaska. There were a few things you mentioned. The good fight. How does it exactly work out, and what's the good fight even for? I mean, is it just punching back at these guys, or is it a personal grudge?
Nothing personal. Don't start wars for personal grudges. Good fight. The people your dad was working for. They're a collective of organized crime groups that have united long ago. Have been, well, influencing the world, larger or greater or lesser degree, quite a long time. Well, they're enemy number one right now. Then you have your run-of-the-mill psychopaths, like Alexandra. And, well, there's also the people that are not from this world, that want to make things less pleasant for everyone in the future.
And so just 24/7. I assume there's no breaks in during the good fight.
No, not really. Not any guaranteed ones at the very least. No vacation days.
My question is, are we just going to be told, go to this place, kill this guy, no questions allowed?
We're not gonna be soldiers, if that's what you're asking. No.
It's kind of what I was asking, yeah.
My group is not organized enough to be called anything else but loosely affiliated partnership. Some of us work closer together than others. Some of us are friends. Some of us are acquaintances. No, I'm not gonna be told, go there and kill that person. You're not a cold-blooded trained killer, Ashton. I'm not gonna demand you become one.
Well, if you let me hold you to it, then I don't see any problem with joining in.
People like you are meant to deal with people like Alexandra, not killing random Joe Schmoes.
Then I'll save you the time of coming back here. Roxanne's pretty motivated, and I don't think it's the worst thing. And if I can help out other people in situations like these, or just annoy Alexandra to prevent her from putting other people in situations like these.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll look at you, Roxana, for confirmation.
Katya's right. I've already made my decision.
Then all of you go get some rest. I'll be hanging around. You're used to your biological clock's fucked with, so try and get some sleep.
Will do.
As yeah. Just gonna like sit down and kind of like stare at the ceiling.
Is that how he naps, or?
Well, the problem is you're not exactly sure. He doesn't seem like he's sleeping. In fact, he seems like he's very focused.
Listen, he's doing some weird power shit. He's a very busy man.
Listen,
I
you can
don't
ask.
know.
You can ask. Tell us.
I want like, is that how you nap?
Like, kind of almost like breaking out of the haze. Looks at it and says, "Unfortunately, when I sleep, my powers don't tend to work. Not really, no.
So how do you, sleep then?
Not very much, I'm afraid.
Jeez, that sounds like a recipe for disaster right there.
Luckily, I take a lot of medication to help with that.
Again, recipe for disaster. I've been in a few benders myself, and it never really turns out okay.
Which is why you should take advantage of the time you have now and go and rest.
She nods slowly, like she's wants to say something, but stops herself. It's like, okay, geez, I know we're not. Do you have downtime?
Every now and then. Yeah.
Cool. I assume parties aren't your thing, so.
I have that much downtime.
Yeah. Okay. I know I'm on a bit of a rut myself, but a good party and a nice, I don't know, hangout time is usually good.
It is, but unfortunately, I do that for too long, and kind of looks at Karina. How would you have felt if, instead of taking me a couple of days to get here, a month?
Yeah. I hear you then. Weight of the world on your shoulders and all that. Just. I don't think a person's supposed to be Atlas, you know? It's not good for you.
I'm trying to find people who are willing to work with me, help me lighten the load a bit.
Cool. Listen, if you ever find enough people to lighten a load, and I mean, we can talk you into doing a party time, you know?
That reminds me of high school.
Hey, no one's too old or it's too late to have a party.
Gonna like chuckle a bit at that and nod.
Okay, I'll leave you to it, Mr. Time Lord. I'll see you what tomorrow looks like for you, I guess.
He'll nod. As he resumes his more meditative state, as he like fucking stares into nothingness.
Yeah, she scurries off. Get the Fallout 4 stem packs.
Listen, he has stims, he has meditation, he can like fucking turn on television in his head. Listen. But yeah,
Falls
no,
asleep
yeah,
to
no.
podcasts.
Listen, he, yeah, no. He is, does have a sense of not even tiredness, it's just that like exhaustion about him.
Mm. Slowly push a beer to his side, like just something, man, anything. Just for the love of God.
Trying to get the Time Lord to drink.
But yeah, you can go and rest, and it'll be a bit weird, but you are used with sort of no sunlight, very little sunlight, so your your sense of time while being messed with, it's not like the worst thing, as you'll be able to well rest and recover, as you can remove the broken condition for now.
Oh,
For now.
we did it, guys.
Yeah, no, Alaric is you like, yeah, it's a combination of just literally meditating and sort of taking these drugs. That R&D budget has to go somewhere.
All the money goes into Alaric's cocaine habits.
No, it's actually like 50-50. One is the Coke, one is the Israel.
Yeah.
We need to pay off
50
Mossad.
billion, 50 billion to cocaine.
He will eventually like manage to fully recover. He would realize that on the second day he is gone, as Karina would inform me that he'll be back in a couple of hours to rest a bit.
It's fine.
So, I know technically he is my boss, but if you have more questions about him or about our little group.
I guess. How often do you have to fight things like Alexandra?
Well, not that often. But I'll be honest, it's I had to deal with many shit situations. Whereas at least Alexandra's predictable at this point. There's a bit of sorrow when she says that.
What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
First job I've ever had. After Alaric picked me up when I was basically running aimlessly through the streets of northern of my town, running away from KGB agents. my first mission was to. They found a girl. Kind of feisty little thing. She was caught in one of the more explosive rifts. Developed some weird side effects. Bunch of agents, like the British Secret Service, were transporting her out of Britain and into a more secure facility down in France. A bunch of assassins rocked up to the boat and, well, we managed to get away, but they chased us through the port, the town, and eventually one of them managed to gun down the girl.
Oh, man.
I fucked up royally back then. I was sort of cocky, I'm paying attention. I thought, hey, just regular fucking people. Trained killers and all, but fucking humans, right? Probably like impale one's head with a shard of ice. And, well, she's dead now. When Alaric mentions fighting the good fight, it's not just people like Alexandra I wanna fucking get rid of. Also people like that. Ready to gun down fucking kids because they're terrified of what they might be in the future.
I know you said there's Alexandra and everything like that, but are there any other enemies, people, I guess, who know you and you know them?
Well, there's the bitch that made me like this. She works with Alaric. She's like his main researcher. There's, well, I guess you've met the fucking witch. There's a bunch of people like her. I don't know all of them though. There's Haiti, but she's a bit of a wild one.
And so it's just right now that and everything else, the whole world and the people just in the background that one noticed before.
Not exactly that many. Easy to slip through the cracks. Unless you do like you're like Alexandra and perform ritual sacrifices in the middle of fucking New York. And even she had the decency to do it at night. Eclipse in the middle of New York would have been a funky thing. Lunar eclipses, much easier to miss. Suppose there's also the doctor guy. He's nice, but God, he's a bit sanctimonious at times.
I like lean in and whisper to Katya. What does that mean?
It's similar to arrogant, but holier than thou attitude.
Oh,
I'm better than you morally.
Yeah, Alexandra's shit scared of him.
Why's she scared of him?
Well, you know, Alexandra summoned like a demon kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, this doctor guy can bind demons to himself. Technically, he could steal the demon from her, so she's kind of like running away from him.
That seems like a permanent solution then. Assuming, even though, unless you, of course, if you can catch her, which is, I assume, more difficult than.
Permanent solution for what?
I honestly,
think-
no, go ahead.
Alexandra, if you take the demon away, you can just kill her.
Oh, you think she's like... You think the plan things are because of the demon? No, no, that was before that.
I see. Never mind, then I suppose.
No, I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck demon thing does. Alaric tried to explain it to me once. I just kind of tuned him out.
Real, honestly.
Something about making her more powerful, but like...
I mean, like a balanced breakfast will make you more powerful, quote unquote. So, I guess how often do these rifts happen?
Well, it's from my understanding, it's gotten to be quite a lot more. For the first 2 decades, they were popping up. I think it was like a total of 15, 20. It's way over 100 by now. Started in the 50s.
So there's a chance there's a lot of people who may have special abilities out there, which is no one knows about.
Yep. Usually, not all rifts cause people to develop these weird things. Some of them affect people negatively, positively, but they're usually sort of temporary. Every now and then, a more violent one appears and causes a bit of a local disaster. Those ones are usually the ones that, well, create superpowered individuals. Yes. Although we haven't had a meteor shower that gave people superpowers until now. This one has been by far the biggest.
I wonder how many unkillable guys with swords are running around right now, then.
I was told that there have been like hundreds of meteor fragments. So, quite a lot, I imagine.
Couple hundred meteor fragments, each one holding any number of whatever the hell that was in there. Could be 1,000.
Nods. Not everyone was. Most of the fragments landed on ground, which is in and of itself kind of weird.
I can only imagine they would land mostly in the ocean, like they would statistically speaking.
Nope.
Or the Sahara.
No, they tended to land near populated areas. Which is why the world right now is fucked. Communications are still messy. They almost triggered, I'm told, a bit of a nuclear war, so We're lucky we're all still breathing. It's the part of that fighting the good fight. Pays to have agents on both sides of the conflict.
Do you think we'd survive a nuclear blast?
I don't think you want to find out.
No, I definitely don't.
Even if you survive. Especially if you survive.
You still feel pain. Eternally regenerating from cancerous tumors. I don't think sounds great.
I was just thinking about all the people around me who'd get nuked.
Not to mention that.
There's no more questions for her. You'll eventually, a few hours later, you'll see Alaric returning, walking through the door. This time, he himself holding a sword. Looking a bit tired.
Where'd you get that?
How else are you supposed to train?
Kind of figure we start with like, one of those stick figures and, go from there.
Stick
No,
figures?
no. Don't worry. I've helped a couple of young wizards develop their powers. I know how this works.
Yeah, that sounds so weird.
It's not gonna be pleasant though.
Yeah, stress is the one factor that seems to activate these powers of stress. Great fear, anger.
Yeah, adrenaline. You know, when you're getting your ass kicked, that's the time where adrenaline starts pumping through you.
Pain is a strong wake-up call.
This is gonna hurt a lot, isn't it?
Yep.
Listen, at this point compared to before, how bad can it be?
For all that though, I couldn't find him. Sorry.
Yeah,
He's
for a
not-
second she looks.
He's
Go
not
on.
into the town, and I think he left. Not sure when he went.
For a second she looks pained before like nodding and just trying to keep her expression cooled. I doesn't want to show too much emotion on that report. Maybe he got out.
Will nod. So I did get confirmation that parents are safe for now.
That's a relief.
But they're being transported. Rotva doesn't have that much influence, so they're shipping them somewhere they do. Taking them to Denmark. Well, in my erratic sleep schedule for training, I believe I can prolong your 1 or 2 weeks of time into 2-3 months at most. You have at least a basic understanding of how to wield those weapons.
Well, I guess we better get started then.
He gestures for you to follow him outside. You will say, although I won't be as nice to you as I was to the wizards, you're a bit older. You can take it.
Is there like a wizard school?
Working on that.
Now that I was expecting.
Listen, for now we need to focus on the fencing academy. You can get an undergrad at the Wizards Academy later.
As he will unsheath his katana.
Hold on, that's the Metal Gear gift, right?
He'll say, let's see everyone show me their nice magic sword.
I will give it a shot again.
Yeah, you can all roll me with focus.
Focus on the fear, the adrenaline. Cool with focus, you said?
Yeah.
Mm.
Now this is a roll involving my sword, so I should be able to reroll, right?
Do you have access to those feats just yet?
Oh no.
Up to grunt.
I don't think you get to access any of this. Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah.
You can
Alright,
roll.
then.
You can re-roll if you're a gambler, right?
I am a gambler, grunt.
God damn,
Oh
my,
my
my,
God,
my
look
luck
at
is
Max.
dogs. My luck is
Ah!
actually. Listen, Katya, I don't know, I guess.
Well, listen, as he like takes a step forward, and Ashton, as you like focus that the panic starts to rise as you realize he will in fact stab you, and takes a moment. He like does actually, as you feel the sword just like it doesn't go too deep, but like it's painful as you recoil, as blood starts like flowing out. As turns to you, Katya, with like one swing, as he like slices your arm. As you can both mark me hurt, as he will immediately move with surprising amount of speed towards Roxana, as you instinctively kind of hold your hands in front of you as the blade materializes, stopping his. As you see her sort of colorful weapon radiating with light.
Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck?
There you go. Bit of fear and pain motivates the body to kick in. Again, as like looks towards the two of you, and he will go at it again. Give me
Oh,
another
shit,
roll.
my headphone's dead.
Another failure. See, now we have a 2 basic incoming. I feel in my gut.
Should I also do this as well, Grunt, I
No,
assume?
because you already have it.
Okay.
Ah, look at that,
Okay, I'm
man.
back.
Nice.
Let's see the roll, hey.
After he, right after he saw Roxana's pop out in his head, he's just gonna be like, "Oh, come on! First try, really? Dude, you're making us look bad."
I like feel this sort of sentiment of like, you're not really in danger, are you though?
This doesn't count. This doesn't count.
It fucking hurts.
For now, we'll heal.
This doesn't. What a chat over here.
Ashton. Take 3 with Ashton as he like starts slashing, and he'll cut you again, as this time you will see Katya be able to like stop the incoming blade with her own as the sword manifests in your hands, Katya. As Polaric turns to you, Ashton, and be like, okay, now maybe you're not feeling quite in danger.
Oh man.
Next one, I'm gonna decapitate you. You can take 1 adrenaline, Ashton, and he doesn't seem like he's joking.
He's not.
You're gonna spend the 1 adrenaline on the roll.
Yeah, I will.
That's Grunt say. That's what you are gonna do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I
Roll
will
the dice,
laugh
hey,
my
come
ass
on.
off.
You have to
got it.
reroll.
Yes,
There you
yeah.
go.
The storytelling.
And, yeah, he moves in, and you realize he was going for a head blow as you lift your sword now that is in your hands as you completely stop the incoming blade. As you kind of give him a, like you push him back. As looks at the three of you, as the three of you can now look at each other and at yourselves, as each of you have this blade that hums, almost radiating magical power. You can feel that connection, that sort of those thoughts that come into your head that clearly are not your own, but they do take the shape of your own thoughts.
Get long enough, dude.
There is no response on that, but Alaric will say, okay. Guess then training starts now. First, suppose you should get a basic idea on how to build them. Some of them look a bit more impractical than others as he glances at your fucking blade.
Mine.
Yeah, surprisingly light for its size. I'll say, well, luckily enough, I think your powers function right now on instinct, so don't have that much time for proper training. I'll teach you a couple of basic movements and stances. After that, I'm gonna go at you full force. See what other, if there are any other abilities you might come into. She looks at you, Ashton. Fear of death is a great motivator sometimes.
I'll say.
As you'll begin your more or less 3 months of training, with like breaks for Alaric to sleep every now and then, but yeah, he is basically prolonging a lot of the time you have normally had, as that's where we'll end off the session for now.